SEC Volunteers and the BYU Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. This is a big game for bragging rights, guys. As you know, both the SEC and the Big 12 try to tout that they are the most physical conference in college football. Well, today in this bowl game, they will get a chance to prove it. Both coaches told me they want to come out and...
And the ball is loose on the return. Just seconds into this game, we already have a turnover and haven't even snapped one from scrimmage. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hits the hole. It's Bishop. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, gonna throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers! Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Bachmeier. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the BYU Cougars offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year and all.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
Sends it back in motion. It's complete to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. On the return. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown ball. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. On the return, it's Bachmeier. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. On the ground, it's Martin. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know about.
Yeah, I mean, he could catch it, he could make you miss, he could run you over. The injuries slowed him down a little bit a year ago. But another year of experience with Bear in the backfield, and that is a big Bear. That is a large Bear that can also run the football. Could be a great 1-2 punch that makes you pack a lunch and tackle some grown men for 60 minutes.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Grab behind the line, it's Martin. Could not make his way to the corner. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws it deep. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to...
He's got it out. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Snags it.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Looking for a gap, it's Martin. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running to the left. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The give on fourth down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Catch in the middle. It's Lions. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Look out! And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages. Because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Touchdown, Cougars. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Snap, wants to throw to start this drive. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. As we take a look at the stats, both teams putting up numbers. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throwing right. Got it on the outside. It's Bishop. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Vols have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Off play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Back to pass, it's Bachmeier setting up the screen. Oh, what a move. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Makes the grab down the left side. Running free, getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. Fresh center downs going to the air. Complete. That running back looks as if he'd be at home in the receiver room with that footwork along the sideline.
Yeah, Reese, this defense is going to have their hands full because this is a complete running back. He's not good just blocking or running with the football, but he can catch it as well.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. 2nd and long here. Out wide left, it's Phillips. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Fires left. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. It's good. Easy call for the refs. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. The penalty pushes the offense back for this second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Second down to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting.
And now the hit knocks it loose. Oh, and he recovers it. Man, you want to talk about having his back, and they averted disaster on that one. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Makes the catch, it's Lyons. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only to pick up on the couple. Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They're going to ride this running back. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Motion from the wideout. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. He's got the first down. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires on the move. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. When the defense loses you like that, you have to find a way to make sure the quarterback sees you.
Man, I guess that's waving your arms. Hey, I'm open. I never really understood that because I never feel like you're running as fast, but he got by the defense. Quarterback gets outside the pocket, makes the big completion down the field.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moves to his right. Lets it go to the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
sweat it all. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted, and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. He's changing the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps on fourth down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Myers on the move. Right side, it's Casper. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Sells the run, wants to pass. Myers to the end zone. Makes the grab. Touchdown, BYU! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stops at the 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back. What a good drive.
How hard is it for you?
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fellow on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Buying time to his right. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's...
Y'all are killing me with this bullshit, man.
They recover their own fumble. somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back? The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Needs it here on fourth down. Moving out to the right. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Sets his feet. It's Bachmeier. Turns it upfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense set on first down. Looking for room. It's Martin. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Snap in the shotgun. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So here is the Tennessee offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Lucky to get it off.
How am I lucky to get it off? He's wide open.
All levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Bishop. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Holds on. It's Davis. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Quarterback gets the first down. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Vols are marching down the field. Hits inside, it's Bishop.
Bitch, you didn't block shit, ho.
Great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Makes the grab over the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. using his legs. It's Bishop. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it! Touchdown, Volunteers! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Coming out with it, it's Bachmeier. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Out wide right, it's Martin. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback keep. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second in there.
Plows his way ahead. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. They boot it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. This time they'll throw it. Right side, it's Bishop. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quick give. It's Bishop. Turning it on. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent.
Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Bachmeier. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Bought a little time, lets it go. Left side is Casper. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He'll get rid of it. That pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Phillips. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Casper. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Yeah, you needed points. You wanted points badly, but listen, the offense knows exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense now. I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to it.
From the gun, it's Bishop. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Making the adjustment. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hauls it in. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bishop. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Burrowing for yardage. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside. It's Baker. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they did tack on the extra point. From deep, it's Buckmeyer. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went with, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of the...
Going over the top. Pulls in the deep ball. There he goes. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. On first and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. Back to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Rush is on. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Oh, pressure's coming. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Unleashes to the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes some play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After the holding penalty, 1st and 20 for this offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Rush right in his face. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Turns up, it's Martin. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Dropping back, it's Buckmeyer. Deep shot for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. 3rd and long right here. Defense might bring the house here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Under heat, he gets rid of it. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. Got a man in the middle. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. BYU right back to the line. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Look out. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stops late, that's why you got the dub.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next season.
Signing that bitch.